What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. One Piece, episode 305, I think? 305, 306, somewhere in there. Buster Call is in full effect, as well as we're also getting flooded out. Everybody, not named Nico or Frankie, is literally like in an underground tunnel that's being flooded with water. Luffy and Lucci are in a place too high above sea level to worry about. And you've also got the Buster Call coming in, the Gates of Justice. It's a shit show, you know, the classic One Piece arc. Shit hits the fan. So we'll see what. Oh, we left off in Luffy gave. We saw him use Gear 3. Now I'm still kind of confused on like what it actually is. Is he like cutting off the blood circulation in one specific area? But then we also saw him like blow air at the same time, so does air have to do anything with it? I don't know what it is. How I would assume it, if we're saying maybe that's just an animation style they chose to go with him being like, I don't know if there's really actually anything air-wise happening. I'm assuming that it's all going to be kind of like blood pump, doping, pumps his heart, more blood related. So if I had to chalk it up to that, I would assume somehow whatever he's doing, biting his finger, he's like putting all the blood into one area, using it with his rubber, and then just like let it like a giant. We always see him do like his like pistol shit, like he winds it up and punches it. I more think it's kind of like a Naruto, just like a giant Rasengan. You know, like there's the regular one that he always just hits people with, but sometimes we got to go the massive one, like Jiraiya Sensei size. So that's what I think it is, but if it's a different explanation, you guys can let me know. He made full contact with that thing. Now, the last time we didn't see him do it, but we saw him use it off screen. He shrunk, like the size of a chopper, a stuffed animal. So I don't know how many more of these he has in him, what the duration is, XYZ. Let's see. Let's see. You can't fall into the sea, period. He's like, I can't fall into the sea, I'm gonna pass out. Bro, you fall into the sea, that's it. Oh my god. Popeye on his spinach shit. What is this shit? Why is he big all of a sudden? I mean, he lands in the water there, it's over, he can't swim. Nani? Oh my god, and they're still running towards it. Shit. Well, Godspeed, gentlemen. Do you though? Do you though? Zoro, can you not slice that or something? Zoro, you sliced a tidal wave monsoon. Thick steel. We can cut through that, though, in my opinion. Okay, well, Chopper's dead. There that goes. And then you've got this is all a mess. Everything in these arcs that we do, the Arlong, the damn, what's Noseboy's name? What is his name? The clown. I don't know his name. honestly, the Arlong Park might have been the most calm. Okay. Alabasta was a fiesta. Skypea, a fiesta. This is a fiesta. Bro, Lucci, just let them know who you are. Oh, had to take that jacket up off him. How you plan on getting back over there, though? You're not jumping that gap, are you? Is he? Uh-oh, some Lucci backstory before he gets his ass dotted in the next 2 or 3 episodes. Okay, Lucci flashback. Like, not just a story, like he's actually, so we're getting, this episode is probably going to go nowhere story-wise, but let's see what they've got for us here. Is this Lucci pre-CP9 abilities, pre-Devil's Fruit abilities? I would assume so. 15 years ago is a long time ago. Nani? Explosions out the ass. And Lucci comes and does he just go 1v100? As a kid? He'd be late teens. Or teenage. What is this? Kind of like that character design though. Kind of like the pink hair and the purple. Well. This gives me Alabasta feels right here. With them trying to appeal to the king and all that type of stuff. Actually gives me very strong Alabasta vibes. There's no guarantee the pirates would even fulfill their side. Yep. There's no guarantee of that either. Oh, so he was already working for the world government at this time. Okay. So he's been in the government loop for a long time. When did the bird come into play, by the way? Okay, so maybe he does have the abilities and the Devil's Fruit at this point. Maybe he does. Giving me Crollo vibes here. Oh, so he was a piece of shit back then too. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, you give us this Lucci flashback. You gonna show us him in action or what? I'm curious if they're actually going to give it to it. We haven't gotten the halfway cut yet. We'll probably be getting that in the next minute or so. You don't have anybody scouting out here? Those eyes are crazy. Hey, who's this piece of shit? Yeah, that's the plan. I guess you'll find out. I'm really curious if he has all the abilities and the Devil's Fruit at this point. It seems very interesting that they're giving him this backstory like this, though. Because is he just going to be another one-off baddie that we just kind of defeat here and like then we're on to the next? He does have at least some of the abilities. Like, are you giving him this backstory just to get swatted around, or is he going to have a change? Like, what's going to be his future in the One Piece story here? But if you do any more weird stuff, not bad. He's gonna shave right at his ass and behead him in a minute. Ooh, they cut. If I had to think, I think he just blinks over there and like finger pistols his ass. We'll see. But yeah, it's very interesting that they're giving him this backstory. I don't think anybody we've gone up against has really gotten a backstory like this. I don't remember Enru or Crocodile or anybody getting too crazy of a backstory. A lot of soldiers in there. I mean, surely we just knock the two of them out and keep it moving. He's not gonna kill all of them, is he? What the fuck is this shit? Like, we don't have sympathy for the weak or something here, or what? Interesting choice there. Is he just gonna... I thought he was gonna blame that on the pirates, but nope, that seems to be knowledge. People are starting to ask the right questions. People are starting to ask the right questions in this marine military world government thing here. Interesting. Yeah. What was the crime? What was the crime? Getting captured? Okay, so that's just like a... That's a personal crime of his, I'm assuming. I would hope. Yeah, that seems like his own justice he put down. I don't think that was government jurified right there. Oh god, we're just gonna light up these bodies in there too, by the way. We got like a minute or 2 minutes left. And we just iron body or shave it. Yep. Yep. Get the world government tattooed on his back. I was curious, are they gonna make those like kill shots or not? CP9 intelligence agent at the age of 13. Okay. Everybody we run into is the biggest, the baddest, the darkest of something. So... Oh, he's going. I was like, how the fuck is Lucci gonna get back over there? I keep forgetting he could just airwalk his ass over there. Keep forgetting that. You gonna sink the ship? Where do you plan to land, sir? The hell? Alright, so we've definitely seen some wild shit from Luffy here in this arc alone. Bro, you might want to pull your leg back up. Oh, we went with a different form this time, huh? Pull the leg back up, bro. Thank you. So is this all Gear 3 related, or what am I looking at here? Somebody want to tell me what I'm looking at? And like, how long can he keep this shit up for? And he said bone balloon, so every time he keeps saying balloon, it's making me think it's actually air. He's on his, like, Super Saiyan 2 ascended shit. It's powerful, but it's too slow. We need something in between. Gear 2, personally, honestly. Just keep airwalking, and airwalking, and airwalking. Looks like Tigger. Yeah, we get it, we get it. Who's this piece of shit? We got a bunch of vice admirals walking around here. It's pretty cocky. So does the world government just have no redeeming qualities in this story, or what? We kill our own subordinates. We have no problem just launching on thousands of our own men. This is why I would love to see like a mass numbers fight. And I brought this up when I very first started reacting to One Piece. Like, I don't know how this is gonna go. Like, is there ever a all-out war arc where we have like masses of pirates fighting masses of marines? Because I would love to see something on that scale, or is it always going to be like Luffy and the like 5 to 6 man crew? Because I'd be curious to see like if there's all like masses like pirates fighting side by side, but the pirates are too greedy and think of themselves to ever. It's a very like Pirates of the Caribbean thing where like they try to name a king and everyone votes for themselves because pirate, you know how pirates are. It's just what it is. But it'd be interesting to see if the Marines could hold their morale of their own people when they have no problem firing on them, and it's interesting. I'm curious. Like I wonder how it is at the higher up. Like who's the biggest top dog we've seen on screen? I'm sure there's some others that I just don't have names of or identifying qualities of. What was it? Son Goku, the one that has the goat that eats the like classified documents for some reason. Is he also okay with firing on 1,000 of his own men? Is he also okay with the 500 hostages that are getting killed? Like, does it start from the top down, or is there just a bad handful of power tripping people that anything that could look bad, all you have to do is just write the term justice over it in the name of justice or for the world government or for whatever, and it's like redeemable? I don't know. I mean, we've seen a couple that aren't all just pieces of shit. We saw Saul and Okaji, Smoker. There's a couple in there. But what is it like? How far does it get to a point where like you just stop, like serving that? We saw Saul do it and cost him his life. Okaji's done it. Hasn't cost him anything at the moment, if anybody knows or doesn't know. I'm curious if we're gonna find like some pretty good, like some pretty strong Marines. Probably the strongest Marines we'll find. And maybe it gets to a point where like we can't defeat them, like Luffy actually can't win. But it also gets to a point where like they just decide, you know, that's not justice, that's not what I signed up, that's not what I am. And we don't take them out, their own government, the government takes them out. I could very well see that happening. Like there's an admiral out there or somebody that's pretty strong that Luffy actually can't beat. Maybe Luffy doesn't beat everybody, maybe he does, I don't know. But we see that person get backstabbed by his own world government. I could see that. It's very interesting. They're building that up there of just how shitty it is. I'm very curious of the Lucci backstory there. That's the only like villain backstory we've gotten. Especially when it's very just like new arc, new place, new villain, beat him on to the next. With how long One Piece is, I'm sure we're going to get reintroduced to damn near every character. What was it? Buggy the Clown. We've already ran into him, what, 3 times since the initial? So maybe we run back into Lucci, but I'm curious of like why the backstory and all that type of stuff. Is it to just reiterate and show just how shitty the world government is and what they call justice? Because you show us the backstory of him doing that, then 2 minutes later we see the vice admiral. He's like, oh, Lucci will survive. Bomb it. Thousands of our men, who cares? Shoots one of his subordinates dead in the face. Interesting, interesting, interesting. We shall see. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, subscribe as always.